What's up YouTube, it's Coach Kyle and welcome back to another video.
You know that I'm next up, trying to be the best of. My confidence been making me bigger from the neck up. Doing this a sport, when I drop need my press. If I won't ever stop till I'm on top, I can't mess up, yeah.
What's up YouTube and welcome back to Coach Kyle. Today I'm bringing you my match preview for Chelsea's upcoming game against Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. And yeah, this is a big one. You know, it's been 5 years since we've beaten Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. A lot of things have happened in them 5 years. Big changes for both teams. Arsenal are probably the best they've been in the 5-year span right now after challenging for the league last season, and Chelsea are in, I don't really know, we're in a bit of a process, a lot of changes at the club, a lot of young new players that have to gel. But recently we've picked up form a bit. We have 3 wins on the bounce against Brighton in the Cup, against Fulham and against Burnley, where we won 4-1, which was a very impressive result. Even though it's against a promoted side, just to see Chelsea scoring 4 goals is a big deal, as we do not score many goals whatsoever. But we do have a fairly strong defence, one of the strongest defences in the league, along with Arsenal. We've only conceded 7, they've conceded 6 so far this season. So I'm not too sure of how the game is going to go. Like, if we play anywhere like we did in big games last season, yeah, we're probably going to get slapped 2 or 3-0. But we played against Liverpool on the opening day of the season. It was a tight game, 1-1, and we were the dominant side, I'd say, for a majority of that game. But that's against Liverpool, that are a transition team. They're not really obsessed with keeping the ball, whereas Arsenal really like to dominate games, have all the possession, attack after attack, dangerous wingers with Martinelli and Saka, good midfield, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Jesus up front, strong defence. Like, they're good all round. Like, they're unbeaten in the league so far this season. They should be right up there up until the end, challenging City. But yeah, I do have a bit of hope though. There has been a good feeling around the club the last couple of weeks compared to the first month, not so much. But we seem to be clicking a bit more now. Players like Cole Palmer have added something. Mudryk has played well. Sterling has been brilliant. Jackson getting a goal here and there. Broja coming back into the team, challenging him. The midfield has been strong recently with Gallagher, Enzo and Caicedo. They've been irreplaceable really. You can't really swap them out for anyone. And then the defence has been decent. Sanchez has been fairly good, impressive to be honest. And I think we can give them a game. This game, we do like to control the ball ourselves, so I don't think it'll just be all one-way traffic, and I think it will be a fairly tight game. We always come into these big games thinking, oh, it's going to be mad goals here and there, but more than likely it ends like a 0-0, 1-1, 2-2 max, so I'd say it will be fairly tight. I think the key battle probably in this game will be the midfields. The battle of the 100 million midfielders. We have Caicedo and Enzo. Arsenal have Declan Rice, and you could probably say Odegaard is worth over 100 million because he's been unbelievable so far since he joined Arsenal, scoring 15 goals last season, and he's just the main creator in that team. He's been brilliant. But yeah, the battle's in there between all them midfielders, and depending on how Arteta goes, if he puts Havertz in, I'd probably give Chelsea a bit more of a chance. But if they go with a midfield of Partey, Rice and Odegaard, there's not many midfielders better than that in the Premier League, I'd say, at the minute. But our players should have the quality to give them a good fight and make it a good game. So the lineup I'm going to go for in this one is similar to the last lineup. But we have some players coming back now. Reece James is back from injury, but I think it's probably just a bit too soon to start him. He might come off the bench. But and we have Gusto back from suspension. But I'm going to go for Sanchez in goal. he's been solid. Can't really say much else. No one to challenge him at the club. It's not like it used to be with Mendy and Kepa. There could be a toss-up of who would go in, but Pekovic is still a young goalkeeper. He hasn't played for us yet, so I don't think he's going to get a start in this one. So Sanchez is in goal. At right back, I'm going to go for Gusto. He's back now from suspension. We've been playing Cucurella there the last couple of games, and he's played very well. But to have a natural right back on the pitch will be very important, I'd say, in this game. And Gusto's been solid since he's played. Even the red card was unfortunate. It probably was a red, but you know, he was no malicious intent really there, and he was unlucky to be suspended for 3 games. But yeah, he's performed well. He's got a couple of assists, and I think he'd be a solid player to have in there. And then we have Reece James hopefully on the bench to come on the last half hour or so, and hopefully we're still in the game at that point and he can make a difference. Then at centre backs we'll go with Disasi and Thiago Silva. They've been the partnership all season. They've been fairly decent. Few mistakes here and there, but the more they play together, the stronger the partnership is becoming. And then at left back I'm going to have Levi Colwill. He's been great so far, really, playing out of position. He's been a solid player every game, 7 out of 10. You know, can't really complain. He had a lovely assist from Modric against Fulham. He's getting more comfortable in that position. He played left back for England in the international duties, so I think we'll go with him there again. And then in the midfield, pretty simple, Caicedo, Enzo and Gallagher. They've been performing every game the last 3, and they've just been looking more comfortable and more impressive every game. Enzo maybe has to step it up a bit. He had a great performance against Liverpool, and generally he is just a solid performer. Does some great passes, like the one against Luton for the Jackson goal was unbelievable. But I think he just maybe needs to make a bit more of an impact on the game than he has been. But him now, the last couple, dropping the deeper of the 2 out of him and Gallagher has really been helping him with his game and giving him more space to do what he does best. And then Gallagher has been just an absolute workhorse, and technically he's looked like he's improved this season. He's impressed me with some of his 1-2 play, all his passing, the range of passing, and you know, he works more than anyone and chasing people down, and that's his game. He's still brilliant at that, so he's wearing the captain's armband. He's been performing, can't really complain on that front. And then Caicedo has been looking really good the last couple of games, giving me slight Kante vibes. You know, he's been chasing down everything, winning the ball back and progressing well. So that's the midfield I'm going to go for. Then for the front 3, I'm going to have Palmer on the right. Played brilliantly in our last game, got his first goal for Chelsea, his first Premier League goal, and hopefully he just marches on from there and keeps performing and improving. And I've really liked what I've seen from him so far. He's given something different to the team, and I think it's really helped us going forward. Then on the left I'm going to go Sterling, probably been our best player, as I've said before, this season. Played class against Burnley in the last game. We contributed to all 4 goals, won the penalty, caused the own goal, scored 1, and then assisted Jackson. So he's really feeling it, and he wasn't called up during the international break, so he's had time to rest. He should be fresh coming into this game, and hopefully he puts in a big performance. We could really do with it. And then up front I'm going to go for Nicholas Jackson. It's a tough one between him and Broja of who to pick, but Broja is still slowly coming back from his injury. He's only had a couple of minutes, he hasn't played a full 90 yet, and Jackson scored in the last game, so it's good to keep his run going, keep his confidence up while he's scoring, and hopefully he can bag another one if he lives up to the number 15 and Drogba. He will love to score against Arsenal, so we'll see what happens there. And then my score prediction for this one, it's tough. I'm thinking maybe a draw would probably be, you know, a more expected result and realistic result from Chelsea point of view. But I have a strange feeling that we might be able to sneak a 2-1 in this one. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go for, 2-1. I don't think Poch has ever been beaten at home by Arsenal in the Premier League, or in the Premier League. Or for Tottenham anyway, he's never been bet. So hopefully he keeps up with the London derbies at home record, unbeaten, and we can pull off a shock result, give Arsenal their first defeat of the season. And the scores, I'm going to go for Sterling, Jackson, that'd be nice, and then probably Saka for Arsenal if he's back. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this game. It's on at 5:30 tomorrow. Hopefully I won't miss it like I did last week. I missed the first half of the Fulham game, so that's why I never gave a review, because I only watched the second half, because I do work nights, so I only came back that Saturday morning from work, and then I just overslept and missed the first half. So these things happen, but this is a 5:30, so I should be up by that stage hopefully. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you soon.